Hello my dear students, very good morning to everyone and welcome back to the next session of mathematics class. So till the last session we learned the first exercise from the second chapter, that is polynomials, and today we are going to learn the next second exercise from the same chapter, that is polynomial. Here is the first main question. Find the value of the polynomial 5x minus 4x squared plus 3 at x equals to 0, x equals to minus 1, x equals to 2. Simple. He has given one polynomial. Okay, and also we are going to find out the value of this particular polynomials at we have a values of x. Okay, simple. What we are supposed to do? Just substitute the value of x into this polynomial and find out what the answer will be. What are you supposed to do first? It's a polynomial with a variable x, right? Take that as a p of x, polynomial of x. If I am using y, you should use y. If I am using z, you should use z. That is p of z, p of y. Now the variable is x, so that's why it is p of x. P means it is nothing but polynomial. Polynomial of x is equals to 5x minus 4x squared plus 3. Okay, so now the value of x is at x equals to 0. So then p of the value of x is 0. P of 0 is, what is the value? Means 5 into 0. The value of x is 0 minus 4 into 0 whole square plus 3. 5 into 0, it is 0 minus 4 into 0 square. 0 square means it is 0. 0 into 4 is 0 plus remaining it is 3. Leave the zeros and what is remaining is only plus 3. So then p of 0 is how much? 3. That's it. That is the value plot. Okay? Yes. Now let's go to the second one. Same. First, p of x is equal to 5x minus 4x squared plus 3. The value of x is minus 1. At x equals to minus 1. P of minus 1 is equal to 5 as it is into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 whole square plus 3. Same as this. Now 5 into minus 1. First multiply the sign. There is plus over here. Plus into minus, that is minus. Always remember this. Always when you are multiplying, if you get the alternative signs like positive and negative, you should multiply the sign first, then number. Always remember this. 5 into 1 is 5. Next minus 4 into minus 1 whole square. 4 into minus 1 whole square. Minus 1 means it is nothing but minus 1 into minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1. Minus into minus is plus. 1 1 1. It is plus 1 into 1 plus 3. Minus 5 as it is, you write. Minus 4 into 1 it is 4 plus 3. First always you should multiply. Okay? Yeah. Now observe carefully. Minus 5 minus 4. So minus 5 minus 4 we have to add. Remember this. We have to add if we have a same sign, either plus and plus or minus and minus with the same sign. So now minus 5 minus 4 it is minus 9 plus 3. If we get alternative sign, remember you should subtract. If we get same sign, we must add with the same sign. If we get alternative sign, we must subtract with the greater number sign. with the greater number sign. So minus 9 minus plus 3. So here the greater number is 9. What is the sign? Minus. Put the minus first. Next 9 minus 3 is how much? As I said, we should subtract. 9 minus 3 is 6. So P of minus 1. This is very important because most of the students they will make a mistake while they are subtracting. That's why try to concentrate. Next, third subquestion. Take P of x, that is same 5x minus 4x squared plus 3. X equals to 2. Then P of 2 is equals to 5 into 2 minus 4 into 2 whole square plus 3. 5 2s are 10 minus 4 into 2 square means it is nothing but 2 2s are 2 times 2 2s are 4 plus 3. 10 minus 4 4s are 16 plus 3. Okay, so now 10 minus 6 you can do it. Otherwise, plus and plus is there. You can add 10 plus 3 is 13 minus 16. You can write down whatever. Okay, so you can do like anything. So 10 plus 3 is 13 minus 16. So here we are going to subtracting. Okay. The greater number is 16, the sign is negative, so minus 13 minus 16, that is B. So P of 2 is, this is how we have to find the value of x. Very polynomials. Okay? Yes. Just write down it. Okay, my dear students, see the second main question here. The find P of 0, P of 1 and P of 2 for each of the following polynomial. It is given one polynomial over here and for the same polynomial, and here he mentioned 3 values, and we should find out what is exactly the outcome we are getting by using these values. That's what the question. Simple. Because the variable will get changed for the question, okay, but the values will be remains same. That's right. Simple. Now let us take the first main. You can understand better. First question is P of x is equals to y now. P of y is equals to y square minus y plus 1. This is the question. Now find the value for P of 0 first. So therefore for P of 0. So here P of 0 is equal to y. In the place of y we have 0 right now. So 0 whole square. Just substitute the value of that value. And y is 0 plus 1. 0 square is 0 minus 0 plus 1. So then 0, just leave it and what is remaining is plus 1. So P of 0 is 1. Similarly, I have still more. And now for P of 1. For P of 1, so that is P of 1 is equal to y value is 1 now. Y square is nothing but 1 square minus 1 plus 1. Now 1 square means it is nothing but 1. Plus and minus 1 will get cancelled and remaining only 1. That's it. The value is 1. Okay? Yes. Similarly, let's go to the next one. That is for P of 2. Okay? Yes. The polynomial is like this, means the value of y is 2 now. So then P of 2 is equal to 2 square minus 2 plus 1. So 2 square is 4 minus 2 plus 1. 4 minus 2 is how much? Exactly, it is 2 plus 1. Because 4 is the greater one and the sign of 4 is positive. That's why we have taken positive 2 plus 1. So remaining it is 3. Answer is 3. It is P of 2 is equal to 3. See, we got the values of P of 0 as 1, P of 1 as 1, P of 2 as, that's it. Now here there is a second solution. P of t is equals to 2 plus t plus 2t square minus t cube. The variable we used here, t. Okay. Now let us find out the value for P of 0. For P of 0, same. P of 0 is equal to 2 as it is. You just write down. The value of t now it is 0 plus 2 into 0 whole square, next minus 0 whole cube. 2 as it is, you write down 0, you leave it, no problem. So plus 2 into 0 square it is 0. 0 square is 0, 0 into 2 is 0. Minus 0 cube it is 0. Just leave the zeros now, remaining only 2. So the P of 0 is, for zeros, P of 0 we got it. Next, let's go to the P of 1. For P of 1. So P of 1 is equal to 2 as it is, you write. T means it is nothing but 1 plus 2 into 1 square minus 1 whole cube. 2 as it is, you write down now, or you can add also, no problem. Otherwise, we will first finish the simplification. 2 into 1 square is 1, so that is 1 into 2, it is 2 itself. Minus 1 cube is 1. Plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled, remaining 2 plus 2, that is 4. So P of 1 is 4. That's all. Next, for P of 2. So P of 2. Next, P of 2 is equal to same 2 plus t means it is nothing but 2 plus 2 into 2 whole square minus 2 whole cube. Now 2 plus 2 plus 2 into 2 square is 4 minus 2 cube is 8. 2 plus 2 plus 8 minus 8. Sometimes some students they know what it means. 2 plus 2 plus 2 they add. Okay, so that's why don't do that. You can write it as it is 2 plus 2 plus 4 into 2 is 8 minus 8. Plus 8 minus 8 will get cancelled. Remaining 2 plus 2 it is 4. Okay? Yes. So then P of 2 is also equal to. That's all. Okay, dear students, see the third one, that is P of x equals to x cube, and the fourth one is P of x is equals to x minus 1 into x plus 1. These two is your homework problems for the today's session. Okay, so try to do it with the same method. No confusions. If you get doubts, you can contact me. No problem at all. Okay? Yes, and that's all for the today's session. So in the next session, we will see in the next main. We'll solve the next main questions. Until then, stay tuned, stay safe, and keep on working. Thank you for watching.